Too late for you. That was quick. Technology is great. I did. Oh. Man, this is the video transmitter that heats up.
Just so you know, I'm mic'd off, but we're live, so you don't spoil the surprise.
Should be good to go.
You ready? Yo, what's the line, Bass Assassin? What's up? What's happening? And we are out here about to grind. We're just waiting for the ramp. We're about to grind. You know how we do. So let's see what we get today, guys. We're gonna see how this goes down. It's a Friday. Remember, we got that giveaway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Another day in paradise. That is correct, my friend. Just over here lounging. And now, well, I'm not exactly sure what's going down right now, guys. What do we have here? Uh-oh. Our technology. It's taking over, guys. What's going on? Oh, dear God, this Rodcast has gone off the rails, homies. What is that over there? Oh, that might be outside the range. I don't know. We have lost connection. We have lost. Is this even reality, guys? Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. It's not me. Guys, we've been infiltrated. We've been infiltrated by Mr. Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Guy is a real person. I didn't think so, but this is his Android form. He's here. We're ready to roll. 22, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go catch some. Let's go fishing.
Let's go get some BBLs.
Let's go get some BBLs, yeah.
All right, I was gonna call you unlimited. All right, 22, you're gonna have to take off that apparatus right there. I think Colin's busting a rhyme here.
Uh-oh.
$22 AI is in the house. So, guys, we no longer have to wait for us to get our answers. They will be immediate. Test out the artificial intelligence here, guys. You just ask a question and we'll see how long it takes for it to answer. Well, I thought that was some of Unlimited's homies coming over here to try and take out Mr. Wiggles.
Mr. Wiggles still lingering around?
Well, he's on deck.
He's ready to go in the game? Heck yeah.
If he needs to. If we need a call upon him, Mr. Wiggles will handle business. Guys, we're just here waiting, hanging out for a little bit because we got to put all this stuff back. All the theatrics. We had to take apart the whole situation for the theatrics. And there we go, guys. We are back in the game. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled chaos. AI came through. 22 came through and was like, all right, let's do this. And again, guys, if you want to check your roof for roof damage or for hail damage or some kind of damage, holler at your boy, 22 AI. He never says where to actually holler at him, but just holler at him. Just as loud as you can, holler at him, see what happens. He will hear you guys. Brendan, I will fish from wherever they are biting from. And if it's the parking lot, then I'll fish from there. And if they are not biting from here, that's also cool. Nothing new, right? So, all right, homies, let's back this baby into the water and go handle some business. We had some Friday afternoon theatrics. Yo, 22, do you know how to back up a trailer?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. So then let's make it happen. You're gonna run it all the way to there, or do you want me to?
I'll run it.
Okay, so usually I won't unhitch this until like I'm already touching the, or near the water, whatever. So I'll just ride back here. .22 is like, I don't know, 6 something, bros. So it's gonna take him like 20 minutes to move the seat backwards so that he'll be able to fit comfortably there. Hopefully this tailgate doesn't open because I'm going down if it does. So Old School has suggested some areas to me, but they look like they're breezy. And I don't know how we're gonna do it. It's nice and choppy over there. You're good if you take the middle lane, bro. Bros, I was concerned that 22 would get out of the Wi-Fi signal, but somehow he stayed just within the range. Let's get some BBLs so that we can give away more dinero than we're expecting today. All right, go ahead, Doug. Oh man, Colin wants to be able to practice backing up. I thought you already were on a boat, Colin. Are you like my brother who never really backs up or does anything? He just kind of floats on the boat, kind of like a passenger princess sort of situation? But in the most masculine form, Colin, for you at least. For my brother, that's wussy stuff. Oh, we got a prankster here, guys. Tossing rocks in the water and telling me they're my keys. And he almost tripped into the water. That's your mic right there. If you want to throw the keys in that glove compartment, that's probably the safest place for them. So you got two choices, bro. You can put the magnet or you can use the clip. Whatever you feel safest with.
Magnet works.
Huh?
Magnet's fine. Good to go.
So Old School has suggested some areas over there, but it's kind of choppy over there. We'll go check them out.
It's kind of choppy everywhere today.
Well, I think over there's less chop.
Oh, okay.
Remember, bro, the tale of two lakes here. On this side, it's gonna be choppy. On the other side, it won't be choppy. Or if on the other side it's choppy, over here it won't be. That's the beauty of this area. And guys, we would have been here a little sooner, but I had to clip some new nail weights, so I clipped 3 of them. Apparently I'm losing my forearm strength because it took me a little longer to, it's probably all that loon action. Okay, we got big swim baits. We currently don't, wow, I probably have a swim bait somewhere on this boat. But again, guys, I still have my winter gear. Probably this weekend I will take a look at what's going on. So what's up, 22? What brings you to the hood?
Somebody said there was some fish being caught out here, and I wanted to find out if it was for real or not.
All right, you wanted to fish around and find out, see what the deal was.
Everybody else is catching them, so I figured, you know.
Hey, why not take a stab at
Why
it,
not?
right? So let's go over here real quick. We'll see if it's fishable. If it's not, then we'll move. You ready, bro? You good?
Let's roll.
Nah, bro. Not that winter gear, dog. My winter gear, my fishing gear. I got all the winter lures on, bro. All right, I guess we'll try and see what this area brings us. Let me raise the motor so that I don't. Man, that was a short trip. That was one of my shortest trips on this lake. Hopefully you don't gotta spend a lot of gas to
Catch a little bass.
a bass. Let's start off with any bass.
Catch a bass.
All right, let's see what we got on deck, bros. Okay. Smells very fishy out here.
Fishy, fishy.
You smell that?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, if you have any questions for 22 AI, ask them now, bros, to see how realistic his AI or how far his AI abilities have gone. Smells super fishy out here, bro.
Smell like the spawn's already on.
Something weird is going on out here. We are currently in 7 feet of water. It looks very gross in the areas that we're headed to. When it gets shallow, it's gonna be all muddy and stuff. I see a dead fish, but that dead fish shouldn't be the reason it smells fishy out here. 22, if you need to change that fish finder to anything you want, go ahead. But just know that it lies. It says things that aren't true. It sees things. Let's just say it sees things.
It's got a hidden talent.
It sees dead people. Seriously, guys, what does she see in Jay-Z? That is a great question. AI, what does Beyonce see in Jay-Z?
It's all about the money, man.
It's all about the money. You guys heard it. It's all about the Benjamins.
It's got to be the money. It definitely ain't the looks.
All right. This AI is on point so far. I like it. Yeah, I don't like all this choppiness out here, bro. It scares me. If I get too shallow, I'm afraid I'll put a little boo-boo on Silver.
You have to put her down then.
Oh, don't even talk like that, bro. That's why going shallow in the wind, not my favorite thing to do. What bait is AI using?
It is one of the baits that I got with my $25
Yeah!
BBL Plus gift card. A Bass Assassin Creature Crawl.
Ah, yeah. That is my freaking... I forgot you're a winner, bro. You're the first guy to ever win that. Let's try and give away. Oh, dudes, don't forget we're doing that subscriber giveaway in less than some kind of minutes, probably 40 minutes. It's about 39 minutes, bros, till the subscriber giveaway happens. Was that a little shad that jumped out? What was that? It's less than 40 minutes to that subscriber giveaway, guys. So if you are a subscriber, put it in my subscriber giveaway, will be entered to win a Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, whichever one you guys want. And if you want to stay tuned, if I catch a BBL Plus, it's got to be a 5-pounder or more, then we'll give away another $25. Yeah, I'm not liking this area, bro. It's too dirty.
There's a lot of stuff in this water over here.
Even tastes dirty. Splash some up and
It don't count if you catch that dead fish, does it?
that's, if it's a bass, it counts, bro. That's 10 push-ups right there if we catch it. 22, I gotta know, are you doing push-ups?
Sure.
Oh, 22 is gonna do push-ups. And I hope he catches 15 bass today.
I caught a bunch over the weekend. I was thinking, man, I'm glad I wasn't out on the boat because I'd been wore out.
And these guys wonder why I limit my bass catches. Wink, wink.
Oh, dang.
I don't want to be out here and become Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro.
If you get too bulked up, you won't be able to cast a fishing rod.
That's right. Okay, they asked if that's a Ninja Turtle rod.
Yes, it is.
It is. Is it? Well, I can't see any other color than the green on there, guys, so I don't know if it's Donatello.
I think it's Donatello green.
You sure?
No, I'm not.
Because there's orange, red, blue, and
Yellow. Was it yellow?
No, it's purple.
Purple, yeah.
Donatello's purple. That's why I was looking for some other color on there to determine which Ninja Turtle it was, but
I think this is the Master Splinter edition.
oh, Sensei Splinter. Old school. This spot is pretty chopped up, so in a little bit we were gonna go to the other side. It's decently muddy out here, bro. Unless, of course, 22 catches a fish, and then after that, then we'll stay here forever. But we kind of want this wind also, guys, just a little breeze because it's hot out here.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit warmer out here than this has been. I think it was 87 when I got out of my vehicle.
87? What is this? Summer?
Yeah.
I got to get used to it, guys, because I will
Easter,
be.
Yeah, we can still get a snow before Easter. You never know.
That makes sense. I gotta get out of here, bros. There's a dude working on his yard. At muscle memory, I might jump off the boat and just start
handling business.
Just start handling business, seeing what help he needs. I'll be like, hey, ¿qué necesitas, jefe? And then we'll just go out there, start working, and next thing you know, 22 is gonna be floating adrift on silver and be like, what just happened here?
I'll come back later and get you.
All right. Well, I mean, not much later because I'll handle that job real quick, though.
So just a few minutes, you'll be out of there?
Yeah. He just needs a little bit of help. So a multiplication of force is not straight. It's more exponential, right? So one Mexican can do, let's say, 2 hours worth of work. But if you put 2 Mexicans, that's not gonna make it go down by half, bro. It'll be like 35 minutes of work necessary at that point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever math is involved for that. Was that a good idea or something?
Yeah. Somebody thought it was a good idea.
Ba-ding. Those noises are coming from you, right? Is that your...
Oh, apparently it is.
Bro, you don't recognize your standard issue
That was a
chimes?
instant Facebook Messenger message. I don't get those very often.
Oh, all right, that makes sense. Because I knew that wasn't for me. I was like, I've never heard that noise on this boat. All right, 22, let's get out of here. It's too windy, bro. You gotta fish comfortably in your head, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you don't want to have to fight the whole time you're out here.
if I'm not feeling it, then I don't think you fish it the same, right? Ooh. Oh well, let's leave it like that. Especially when I'm not familiar with this area and the depth. Muscle memory, bro. To reach for that. I wasn't reaching for your hand, dog. I was reaching for
man.
Elon.
I thought we had a connection already.
Already? You impressed me with the drone, and I was like, oh my God. Other things besides a kayak, right? What? You've been on a boat?
Yeah.
Just making sure, dog, so that I can tell you the exits. If you've never been on a boat, I'll tell you the exits. I'll get up there and do the stewardess. You could exit here, here, and here. Those are your emergency exits. If you had not been on a boat before.
So you're the flight attendant?
I am, bro. In case of a crash landing, your life vest can be used as a flotation device.
Did the oxygen mask just come out of...
It's in the air, dog. Like, they just can't come out automatically.
Oh.
In fact, here, if you need some, we good.
Just,
It's not a comfort hump, bro. It's regular hump.
where the ladies were hanging out at? And what day?
And we'll just go there, start off there, get a couple bites, and be all like, okay, we know what we're doing.
This is much better over here.
Oh yeah, it's way better over here, bro. You'll be able to feel your worm and all kinds of stuff. This is much preferred over all the chaos. Getting a tad bit ripply over here, but it's nothing, bro. It's nothing compared to over there. Over there was
A little Sinead O'Connor tribute.
What'd you say?
It's a little Sinead O'Connor tribute. Come on, man. Don't tell me I stumped you with that first one out the gate.
I know Sinead O'Connor or whatever her name is, but I don't know. Wait, let me. She had one song that I knew, bro. I don't remember what it was.
That's the only one that I'm referencing to.
Oh, dang it. She was my bald-headed homie. Dang it. I don't know it.
All right.
AI is stumping people out here, guys.
I'm sure they're getting it in the chat. They're pretty quick.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they're quick is what I'm asking?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this around so you'll be on this side casting that way. Anywhere out there. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw my Nico out there, but it doesn't have a roofing nail in it. It's got just a regular stupid lead weight. So we'll see if it does any good. We're in 6 feet of water we're throwing on top of this hump. Yo, bromance, what's happening? We got 22 AI in the house.
What's up, everybody?
I'm definitely gonna have to put my sun covers on, bro, because it is getting toasty out here. So you should be able to feel some rock and stuff over here. So I'm moving a little forward.
All right.
Guys, you have exactly some time to enter this giveaway. If you are a subscriber, put a comment in my 1.9K subscriber giveaway video and you will be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop and that is OR, or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Not and, but or. That drawing will be done in, looks like Bromance got in just in time. In 25 minutes, homies, at 5 p.m. Central, we will shut it down. But don't worry, if you didn't make it to this one, we will have another one the next 2 weeks, bro. So, like in 2 weeks, the next one will happen. They're saying that one of us should throw a spinnerbait. Not it. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! We'll try this spot out real quick and then we'll move. We came out an hour earlier, so we got a little more time than usual.
Okay.
I usually come out here about 4:30 or 5. Yeah, 2 weeks from now, you are correct, Steven. 2 weeks from now, we will be giving away that Lose Mach 2, I think that's what it is, right-handed reel. I don't remember the gear ratio. Brand new skis, bro. We'll be giving it away on the next giveaway. Yo, 22, where can these guys reach out to you for that roofing stuff, bro?
You can find me on Instagram. Got same name, 22aerial@gmail.com.
So what do you do, dog?
Actually, I do anything related to drones.
Okay.
Related to drones.
Okay, all right. I was already saying, bro, this is
too.
PG-13 here.
If you need a roof inspection, if you need short videos for your business, some kind of content created, I can do that. I do video editing, photo editing, I do photos. I'm a jack of all trades.
The jack of all trades. I mean, technically, he's a AI, bro. He can probably do mostly anything except for like landscaping and stuff. Because
No, I've done landscaping.
how is that? If you're artificial.
I was young when I did landscaping.
Okay, all right, all right.
I was really. I'm from New Mexico, so does that?
You're from where?
New Mexico. Nuevos.
What's up, dog? New Mexicans on this boat?
Yeah. Alamogordo.
Alamogordo, dog. What?
For real.
What is going on here, bro?
Blew your mind, didn't it?
I think this is no. This is Skynet trying to become friends. I won't believe it, Skynet. You are not from Alamogordo. What do they call Alamogordo then?
White Sands.
Well, no.
I mean, I was a baby.
You're a baby?
Yeah.
You were born in
I was born
Alamogordo?
in Alamogordo, yeah.
And then they just yanked you out of there, like, get out.
Well, they went to Area 51, kind of roundabout from White Sands, and then I've been bouncing around for alien base to alien base.
Okay, all
Trying
right.
to learn as much as I can.
Frickin' AI, always trying to get us, bro. Mess with the human race. So, from New Mexico, dog. Let me ask you a question. Oh, but you said he was a baby, so you wouldn't know this. I was gonna say red or green.
No
Bro,
idea.
they took you out. Are you saying both because you know, or you're just...
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No
Okay.
idea.
Dang.
I didn't know I was from New Mexico until I was like 13, though. So. That's when I had to get a work permit and had to find out a bunch of stuff.
They'd be like, hey, I need my birth certificate. And be like, what the heck? I'm a Mexican? But just new?
Just a brand new one, though.
Yeah, bro. You're one of the new ones, dog, not the old ones. I'm technically one of both.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You're an old New Mexican?
Yeah. No, it's just, there, there, and then all of a sudden I was, no, technically I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'm a Texan. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Yeah, hook 'em horns, dog. Totally forgot about that. So yeah, we're not cool. But
I'm walking home.
Dude, you can walk on water? Oh my God, AI can walk on water.
For a second, just for a second.
Okay, cool. You can make it look cool for a second.
Yeah.
If you slow-mo it, it'll be a little bit longer.
Yeah, that is 4K 120 on that, though.
Right now, it is not. It is
not?
720. So
Oh, okay.
we won't be able to get those frames, bro. We will not.
Oh, man.
Ever looked into the weight they can carry on drones now?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna let us drift a little bit over here. That way we're casting into the wind. Where you at, dog? I gotta make sure I don't chop up your line. That way we're casting into the wind,
All right.
as opposed to casting and having it be perpendicular to us. But you can cast over here, dog, while we're cruising. Dang, bro. This guy's more New Mexican than I am. He was born there. I just lived there.
I didn't live there very long, so. Like I said, the only thing I saw of it was pictures.
So you've never gone back to your roots, bro?
No. Military brat, we moved a lot.
Yeah. Holloman Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Oh, what are all these little ticks on this side?
You said we're going to cast over here, so they moved over there.
Can you see them on your fish finder? Oh, it might just be a map.
It's just a map.
Oh, so you might want to come look up here.
I was looking at yours. You didn't have to change it.
No, I got you, though. What the nuts is it?
Enhance.
See these?
Oh.
Off to the right, though.
You're right or am I right?
Well, now left. Depends where I was facing, but yeah, now left. Yeah, bro, there's a lot of Tic Tacs on that side. Very interesting. $22. So where'd you grow up then if you didn't grow up over there?
All over. Lived in South Carolina, Mississippi, Illinois, Maine. Lived overseas. Lived in Florida.
I thought you were gonna say on the internet, seeing as how you're AI, bro, but.
Oh, sorry. I didn't pick up on that.
You know, AI, it doesn't have a lot of human traits. It's learning, so. But I have faith in you, dog. That you guys will take over the world and then we'll wonder why we didn't see it coming when Terminator was created.
I mean, that was the warning.
That was the warning.
30 years ago, y'all should have been prepared.
Should have been, just should have known this is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Are you chewing something, Doc? They want to know what you're chewing.
A piece of gum.
A piece of gum, you nosies? He's just chewing a piece of gum, guys. He's probably biting his tongue.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to say anything. He's all like, all right, I'm done with this guy. I barely got here. I'm done with him. I'm gonna try this right side, bro. It should be roughly 10 feet or so. Just see what all those little Tic Tacs were. Probably my luck drum.
So how long have you lived in Guntersville?
Probably since maybe 22. The spring or summer of 22,
Okay.
I think. The moderator knows I can't keep track of stuff, bro. I got hit by a car.
That's not an excuse. That's just somebody trying to make an excuse.
Getting hit by a car is not an excuse. Okay, how about if I got hit by a car and thrown into a bus?
That's a little more believable. Yeah.
Okay, well then that's what happened.
Okay.
Because it really did happen, but I'm just saying, that's what happened. That's why my memory, I'm like a goldfish sometimes. That's how I get on the water so many times, because I forget the zeros so easy. So it's
Going back to catch more fish.
yeah, I was like, bro, I'm gonna catch fish like yesterday. What? You zeroed? No, I didn't.
No,
I don't zero. Out of here. Forget you guys, haters. That's how you do it, bro. You just forget it, you forget about it, and you're good to go after that. How far? Like, what kind of a kayak do you got?
I've got an Ascend 133, the big tournament edition.
Okay,
It's
so
not paddle. It's not pedal powered or motor powered. It's straight paddle.
like, dang, bro, you training for the Olympics or something?
Sometimes.
All right. How far out do you go?
Most I've gone is like 6 miles in one day, just around the lake.
Okay, but like I'm talking about out off the shore.
Oh, out in the main water?
Yeah, yeah.
I usually just hang around the bank.
You hang around the bank? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see if like you would come out to these humps out here and just kind of hang
Well,
out.
if I knew they were here and I had a fish finder to be able to find them, I would.
Okay.
I'm as bare bones as you can get.
Bro, I'll drop you a pin and it'll GPS you here and you'll be good to go. As long as you get your GPS around,
Yeah.
I mean, your phone's GPS, right?
Yeah.
Around there, then you'll be good. You'll be like, there's somewhere around here, I know it. And then you just do a little weight test, you throw it, be like, okay, that's 2 feet. that's 20 feet. Like it's on my kayak when I went fishing in Georgia.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I know this comes out somewhere, but I don't know how far. So then I said, oh, dude, I got that app. And then as soon as I got that app, then I was like, oh, okay, now I can see. Or as soon as I looked at the app, I was like, oh, now this makes more sense. Let's get out on the point or something like that and do whatever we got to do. I'm gonna pull out freaking, you know who.
I'm not saying his name.
You know who,
I know
dog.
who, but I'm not saying his name.
I'm gonna see if he can roll up some BBLs.
I don't want to get unlimited mad at me. I know. Loves that one.
Do you have a flag on your kayak, dog?
No.
No?
I haven't been in a position to need one. Like I said, I usually stick to the banks and.
He sticks to the banks, guys. If somebody is gonna hit him on the bank, he's got bigger problems than a flag. He's gonna be all right, bro. There was no way the flag would have done nothing.
No.
He's going straight to the bank.
If I'm paddling under laydowns and rocks and stuff, then they don't need to be where I'm fishing.
All right, so there's definitely a rock down here. Can you feel that rock?
I felt a couple of them, yeah.
All right. That's why my big toe hurts. I didn't catch that, bro, because I forget.
That goldfish memory. Why is my toe hurting again?
These guys said, don't believe me, bro, that I'm freaking, what would they call that? Rope-a-doping you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I'm all like, hey, look at that over there. And then I'm just gonna catch a fish. That's how I lulled Creel to sleep yesterday.
Oh, so you caught him where he wasn't even paying attention and you just started hammering it, huh?
Because remember, I was talking to him and somewhere in there he was all like, hey, quit talking to me about ads, I missed one.
Yeah, he did miss one.
I was like, what So maybe that's what I'm doing, bro. But have a conversation. AI and see our future. So do you plan to enslave the human race or eradicate the human race?
Well, there's no point in eradicating it then, I mean,
Why not?
because humans are useful.
Yeah, but aren't they like a parasite?
No, that was portrayed by somebody else. That wasn't our AI, that was somebody else's AI.
Okay, so you would use them to generate electricity or?
Electricity, we need electricity.
Okay.
Solar can only do so much.
Did you say Sully?
Solar.
Solar?
Solar.
Oh yeah, because you're probably electricity hungry.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need a lot more. Okay, what if they built you like a couple nuclear plants? Would you then get rid of them?
Well, that's only gonna last maybe 100 years.
All right. So you would keep some. Would you keep the majority of them, or would you just start saying, look, guys, we really only need a breeding stock?
I was gonna say that everybody would age out at some point, so they just die off on their own.
But, I mean, if we were like at the numbers that we are now, then we might have an uprising. So wouldn't you want to thin them out a little bit?
Yeah, we probably should consider doing that.
Yeah. You know, I shouldn't be giving AI any ideas because unless they're all like, hey, you could be the AI familiar and then you could just live and then.
You'd be the one that helped us out?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Benedict Arnold.
Just put me back in. I want to be completely
Hey, no, I'm Neo, bro. If we're talking about that movie. I'm not.
You're not Cypher?
No, bro. That guy, he was making me mad, bro. I was like, I'm gonna punch this guy in his face. You eat that gray goo like everybody else, dog. So I'm gonna cast over you, dog, but don't worry about me. I'll keep the rod tip up and we're both, what are you throwing, a swim bait?
It's a fluke.
A fluke.
I got it rigged up like a little jerk bait.
Like a jerk bait? What is Soylent Green Talk?
What is what?
Soylent Green Talk, Soylent.
I have no idea what that is.
All right. So that makes two of us. Coves over here. There's coves that are facing the south.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go check and see if we can spot some of these bedding bass that these guys have been talking about.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people been hitting the beds.
Oh, I forgot it's almost giveaway time. Did we already pass it? We're talking about the end of the world. No, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes left, guys. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and put a comment in the 1.9K subscriber giveaway video if you want to be entered in to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, guys. Is a dystopian movie from the 70s. There's definitely fish here, bro. I'm seeing them on that thing. What do you call that thing? Fish finder? So I see them on the thing.
It doesn't tell you if it's a bass or a drum or...
I wish it told me how to catch them. That's more important to me. Tell me how to catch them, bro. Teach me how to Dougie. I think it was set in 2020. That's what Colin said. Oh, that's gross. Something about a book. Well, so this part was that it was a book and I don't read, bro.
What? Yeah.
So
Who's got time for books nowadays?
I don't know, bro. So something about a book and people eating the old people, the young ones. The old people aged out,
Yeah.
and then the young
Or a
ones.
food source after
Yeah,
a certain
something
time.
along those lines. But the worst part was reading the book, and it made me throw up a little bit. So what we're gonna do, bro, is we're gonna go off into these little areas. There's little coves. And then we'll see what's going on. We got 3 minutes to get to our spot because then we're gonna do the giveaway.
That close from getting those loons.
Huh?
So you were that close from hitting them loons.
They deserve it, dog.
Yeah.
They hurt my elbow. It's payback time. I didn't even see those loops. That would have been totally accidental. Bro, I told people engage the core. But since I've been doing all these push-ups, I also have to engage my pecs because they're bouncing around like engage the moves. It's a little choppier out here, bro. These guys are looking straight down now. Bunch of weak neck stuff. We have 1 minute left, guys. You have less than 1 minute to enter the 1.9K subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and put a comment in my 1.9K subscriber giveaway video, and you'll be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop Tackle Warehouse gift card. Woo! Once it hits 5 o'clock, we're gonna shut it down, and it is shut down, homies. This should be nice and calm in here.
Just in time.
Yeah, that's timing, bro. Life is about timing. Let's see if these guys are still on. Oh, they are still on. That's good. I thought Elon would have bounced out. It still is a little choppy in here. I don't know why.
Because of, I'm gonna say it's because of the environment, the waves, the wind.
There to 22. Unlimited asked if that was your son driving the boat. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about this boat or you got like an RC boat or something like.
No.
Maybe he's trying to say I'm a bebito.
La Nino.
El Nino in the house. He said I look tiny next to you.
Oh.
I told you guys. He's giving me boat driving lessons. This is choppy in here too. Not too choppy, but some bit of choppy. All right, guys. We are just waiting for the moderator to let us know who won this giveaway. I think these guys are body shaming me, bro, that I'm all tiny. guys, I answer.
We got a winner?
I got a winner right here. Would you like to call out the winner here, bro? The winner is
Let's say Steven Sturgeon.
Steven Sturgeon, 30 or 9310. Oh my God, an OG won it.
Congratulations, Steven.
An OG won it. Well, let's not say an OG, a grinder won it.
A grinder, there
Well,
you go.
Original grinder.
He is an OG.
That's OG.
Yeah.
Steve, you are the winner. Come on down to The Price is Right, or whatever game show would be more applicable here. Steve, all you got to do is email me at latinbassassassin@gmail.com, and then we will get you squared away, my dude. Dude, you know what I should say right now? If I was real funny, I'll just say right now, I'll be like, it was a lie, Steven. But no, it's the truth, Steven. Send me an email. It was a lie, Steven. But that's real deal, dog. What are you throwing right now? Swim bait?
Fluke.
Or fluke?
Still.
Okay. It's because I'm right underneath you. Oh, there's a turtle.
Turtle, turtle.
Turtle powers.
There we go. They
Frickin'
showed up.
Splinter. The turtle showed up for you, dog. Master Splinter.
The turtle showed up. I hadn't seen April though. Still waiting for April to show up.
Oh, dude. Old school April, cool. New school April,
Not so cool.
yeah, I'll pass on that. And I got a fish.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Huh?
What's the fish?
Oh, it's basically what we're searching for, but
Heck yeah.
have a hard time finding. So we got ourselves a little fish on a Nico thrown up to the bank. It ain't a BBL plus, guys. It's just a fish. I just don't want him to mess up my worm. Don't mess up my worm, dog. All the little ones, bro, I hook them right on the top, bro. Perfect. But the big ones, I hook them on the bottom. Man, he didn't even give me a chance to suck my stomach in or nothing. Oh, I didn't even weigh that guy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my bad, guys, my bad.
Sorry, I distracted. I distracted you. Like you were distracted Creel yesterday.
Oh, like I was distracting Creel. So you see the difference in size right there, guys. When I'm throwing the nail weights, real nails, never Ned nails, they're bigger than that. But when I'm throwing it on the lead ones, they come out smaller. So, I don't know, coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
Let's get this camera right back on AI so that we can see his hook set. We want to see what he looks like when he sets that hook.
So was Lowe's out of the roofing nails?
Well, I still had some in my house,
Oh,
so.
okay.
And I accidentally told you guys that they were 1-inch nails. It's actually 1.5-inch nails because you want to get that 1/2 inch in order to be able to cut closer to the nail head,
Right.
because there's more weight there, and then basically kind of make them even. What did Steven win? Steven won a $50 either Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Totally up to Steven. Bro, this has been terrorizing these fish. Steve hung in there long enough to where he finally got something worth his time.
You cleaned out a spot for me, and I appreciate it.
No, bro. It's not a problem. It just threw me off because I wasn't expecting that.
I've got some water in here too. Do you want some?
Oh, I got water. You want some?
I'll give you water if you give me water.
Ooh, but I got that God's water, bro. What kind of water you got? Walmart water?
Dollar store water.
Dollar store. Let me raise the motor up so we can get a little shallower.
Oh, come on.
That's weird. 22 is from New Mexico. He was born there, and then he likes tamales. That's probably why you like tamales.
That's not all I like. I like the other stuff.
Huh?
I like other stuff besides tamales.
Like Mexican women? You got one?
Yeah.
I told you we was gonna see the hook set, homies. What you throwing?
I just swapped to a worm,
Oh, yeah.
and he flung
And
it off.
now the worm's gone.
The worm is gone. Like I just put the worm on.
All right, now we're talking, guys.
There you go. We weighing this.
Oh, yeah, we can weigh it, bro.
I mean, he's not heavy enough to weigh, but
It's gonna say 315 anyway because my scale always says 315. Let me just get us out of the chaos. Welcome to my trash can, bro.
oh, is that what? I thought you meant like the trash can back at the Tackle Tavern.
No, bro.
You have an actual trash can in here. Okay.
You fish, we. Did it get locked in?
I tore it too much, I think.
Yo, I think that's the same fish I caught.
Ooh, that's a big one right there.
Ah, yeah. Give him a little second to guess.
One last little peeky.
Two coming through.
So the bait change was critical in that one.
Definitely. Oh, that's 10 push-ups each. I'm gonna stay on top of them this time because I do not want to have to do 70 in like a 10-minute span. Oh, is that green magic? Green pumpkin
Green
magic?
pumpkin.
Oh, is it just straight up green pumpkin?
Green pumpkin magic.
Oh, I'm gonna do it like that meme with the Native American. Oh, oh. That's better. The way you did it was better. Hold up, I'm hung up in this tree right here. This is a exposed Nico hook. I probably hooked them straight into the.
He's in there good, huh?
Straight into the tree. Watch out, 22. We might hit this tree. But we're out.
Got him.
Let's see how we get out of the tree, though. Oh, we got out of it unscathed. Oh, wow. Muy nice, muy nice. Oh, what did it weigh? 22?
1 pound, 8 ounces.
1 pound, 8 ounces. Bro, that's weird. Like something hits that tree and then the whole thing shakes. You see it?
Yeah.
That's probably a BBL. Just banging the,
This whole thing is just vibrating.
yeah. I don't know what it is. It's scared of us. Probably because I went over there to get my lure.
I was gonna say it might be too cold, but I don't think it's too cold today.
No, definitely. Maybe in the shade, it's a little cold.
Yeah.
One pound, 8 ounces, right?
1 pound, 8 ounces.
All right. Now I need to know right now, bro. Apparently, Creel has a running tally. I didn't know that he had a running tally of the fish that we caught. But he says he does. So I need to know, are you keeping a running tally?
I'm not. No.
Nor am I. But I didn't know that Creel was keeping one. I don't know if he knew it until he started to get the lead. And then he started, oh yeah, I got a tally. Where's Mr. Creel so that I can joke around with him?
He's probably taking care of all his chickens.
He doesn't have chickens yet, dog.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Oh, that's right. They go in a cycle, don't they?
Yeah. What the heck was 2 of those weird sensations? Just letting you guys know, there's some weird sensations on the tip of my rod.
I'm at the very far back of the boat, so it's not me.
The wind is blowing us through here a little bit. We'll do a little turn and then fish the other side, and then we'll move out of here. I thought we'd catch more fish over there, but I mean, we really didn't fish that. There's a little point in here.
Yeah.
We really didn't fish it too much. We just kind of cruised by it. So before we leave, I'll probably post up on the point and then start casting to it.
Okay.
What was that? Was that a branch or like the moderator's joke last time, a poppy? Ha 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 ha. Mr. Creel would have loved that. He loves little kids' cartoons, especially the newer aged ones. Yo, Tim, it was both of us, dog. We both caught a fish on this stretch right here.
Surprised it's only just been those.
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I only pick off one fish from every spot, dude, and then we
One
leave.
and done, huh?
Yeah.
That's usually pre-tournament fishing kind of mentality, man. You got to be out here.
Well, I don't think I ever get out of pre-tournament fishing mentality. I'm always fishing a tournament that I'm not fishing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I can't throw. Let's get out of here. Next. But I really need to start fishing a little further up the lake and going around, because I think that the more tagged fish are up in the middle of the lake than down here. But I could be wrong. Colin, I still have not purchased your Bass Pro Shop gift card, bro. I will do that tonight. Steve, same with you, bro. I will do that tonight. Oh, when Mr. Creel shows up, I gotta ask him if he liked the menudo. Because the moderator made some menudo. Oh, bro, I haven't even sang my jam. Oh. It's Friday, Friday. Gonna catch a fish on Friday. Casting and catching, yeah. Casting and catching, yeah. It's Friday, Friday. Bro, you gotta make the jam equally as annoying as it was before, but in something you like. Tell me you've heard that jam, bro.
I may have, just not your version of it.
Bro, well, the other version is not great. She was a teenager at the time, singing about her and her friends partying or something. Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying, yeah. Something along those lines, bro. It's time for the weekend. It's Friday, Friday. Blah, 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 blah. Watching my calming goat. What the heck? Ah, all right, bro. The wind was blowing in this direction and now it's blowing in, come on.
Straight to the back of the cove, yeah.
Yep. I said, hey, bro, we should be protected in here. And the wind was all like, watch this. Protected my bass. All right, so I'm gonna go to the other side, dude, so that I can fight the wind properly. But, I mean, you can cast anywhere you want, but I'm just telling you that I'm headed in that direction.
All right.
I got one. And then your rod goes flying. We don't want that. This area actually looks pretty good for a jerk shad. Where's my little homie? My little homie, my little homie. See, remix that jam too, bro. We did get a little bit of shade over here, guys, so that's bueno, muy bueno. Yo, Tim, I've heard that the bass are in the dirt every day since freaking, I don't know, November, December, I don't know. Seriously, bro, where did this wind come from? How are we getting this wind funneled into us?
Don't want us getting too comfortable back here.
It was gonna be nice back, well, I mean, it's still kind of nice now because the breeze is keeping us cool and stuff, but.
Yeah.
Yo, Tim's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Tim's got 5 on it. What the I swear that was a fish right there, bro. Second verse got ruined, guys. There was a fish. I don't remember my remix on the second verse, guys. Gracias, Tim. That felt like there was something right there, bro. Tim is helping Silver snack, bro. I'm gonna get Silver a sugar cube with that, bro. She loves them sugar cubes. I think all good steeds love sugar cubes,
Yes,
so.
they do, yeah.
She's gonna love it, dog. And I'm gonna tell her, this is from Tim. And she's gonna be like, I remember Tim. And she's gonna, I don't think horses are like dogs, that they wag their tails when they're like excited or anything. But I don't know. I've never had a horse. Some people have compared me to a horse's least or less liked cousin. You know what I'm saying? But
The unicorn?
yes, the unicorn. I like that AI. I like that. I like that you went there. But I think the unicorn is more like than a horse. They should be right here, Senor AI.
They're usually pointing in the direction they're headed too, so.
Huh?
They're usually pointed in the direction they're always headed.
The unicorns?
Mhm.
I thought you were talking about the fish for a second. That's why I was like, what? The fish? But you're talking about the unicorns.
The
Got
unicorn.
it, got it. I hear you loud and clear, bro. I'm switching back to my worm. I'm telling you, bro, I felt like something bite me right there. But we'll go back to the Sneeko Nico, bro. Ah, there's some eelgrass right there. I don't know how that other area is going to be right now, bro. Because I thought this would be protected, but clearly the wind has found us. It was all like, I see you. Is that you guys hiding in that cove? Here I go. Because now the wind's coming from this direction, and I thought we were gonna be able to hide and, I mean, basically have like some slack water so that we can use our eye bulbs and check out, you know, like maybe some beds or something like that, but
Between the wind and the pollen-stained water, it's going to be hard to see.
But remember, I got them polarized eagle eyes. So I'll see these fools from a distance. So since you're here, I'm reading this in the chat right here. Drill said, now we can watch a real fisherman. But you've been on the camera the whole time, dog. So I'm assuming they're talking about you. Yeah, 22. Showing up strong.
Let's hope we can get more than just the one before we go home.
What? You're on the wrong boat. Seriously, what is going on here? I gotta check a wind app and see what's going on here. Why the wind is going around in circles. And I bet you, bro, I'll bet you whatever you want, that once we turn the corner, it's still gonna be coming from the spot that it's surrounding us.
Yep.
What did I ever do to the wind? Besides break it. See, I'm testing you, AI, because I'm all like, okay, I have to wait to see if he laughs at my jokes or if he thinks that they're funny. But now I'm seeing if you're just being polite and you're all like, ha ha, ha ha. Or if you're like, this guy.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do that computer laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. South gusting 23 according to NOAA. But that doesn't make any sense, old school, because
It's going northwest. not
yeah,
south.
it's like everywhere. I think it's going 360, bro. If you could just call NOAA and tell them, hey guys, that is false, that's fake news. It is going in a 360 motion out here. Everywhere we want to be, it is just going crazy there. Oh, that's a bite. Got him.
Got him.
Oh, that might be
Decent one right
close, but it ain't a 5-pound BBL, guys, but it could be a 4-pounder. Looks like a 3-pounder maybe. He came out and splashed. My camera guy is lacking, so you guys missed that splash. I don't think these guys know how to work the camera. Nah, he's about 2.5 probably. But I'm sure that
He was thick though.
I'm sure that he spit out my worm like a jerk. But he is pegged on top, so that's new. That's new, guys.
That's different.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to put a new worm, but I'm gonna put that nail weight in it, dogs, and they're gonna grow exponentially. Are you guys catching this angle of splashes, bro? You guys are looking at the sky. Here, let me make them splash one more time, guys. No? Ah, he's camera shy. It's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. I got you. I shall release you, my friend. He does have a little boo-boo on the side of his body. Well, I don't know what that's all about, guys, but I ain't touching it. Dude, look how securely
wow.
he was hooked. There was
he
a
was not
hole
coming off.
and then through another one, bro. That's that nasty Nico, bro. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do we think, guys? Take a look at him while I tear this baby up. Got it. Keep it a secret, AI. There we go, guys. No tag. I don't know what's on the side of his face, bro. This guy's like the Phantom of the Opera bass. Look at him, bro. What happened to him? I don't know, but I'm gonna let him go because it's gonna get on my hands. And then I'm gonna be Phantom of the Opera. But don't worry, guys. Moderator like she'll think she'll be like, oh, hey, how you doing? And then I'll or whatever the music is that Phantom of the Opera is. I don't know. So I lost a worm. I'm gonna make a new one, guys. Check it out, bros. Look, you guys have all wondered, what is this pocket right here for? Pocket right here for? Everybody's wondered for years, what is this pocket for? Let me show you what it's for. Dudes, this pocket is for, look at this. Look at this. Ta-da! That's what it's for, homies. It's to store your nails. I mean, but don't fall because you might get stabbed in the hip. But it is to store your nails, homies. Look at that. Brand new nail weight. Let's see if we can find its other half. Not like a soul searching kind of thing, but just the other half. We'll just assume that this is the other half. Watch, bros. Boom, that's it right there. That's the magic, the sweet stuff. Look, I left a little bit more on the side that doesn't have the head because you gotta account for that extra weight. So, here we go, guys. It will start to, hey, do we remember what that fish weighed? Okay, let's see. It was 3 pounds, 4 ounces, correct?
Yeah.
All right, 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Did you happen to turn off the scale?
No, I did not.
Because it will not turn off on its own.
Turn off?
Yeah, I don't know if I have to set the feature to turn off. I assume that it would, but I have not set it. I was too busy weighing drums. So you see, guys, the moderator loves the Phantom of the Opera. Oh yeah, dog. Here's the bigger ones. I was looking for these guys. I was looking for these little homies right here, guys. These Bizbait Mag Dizzies, bro. Now this guy, he's got a little more meat to him. We'll try them. I've been throwing these little ones, bro. So let's show you the difference. This is the Dizzy Diamond, and the other one, and this is the color that I had been throwing before. The other one is the Mag Diamond. Both of them smell disgusting, like garlic. But look at that, bros. That's the difference right there. So we'll try the Mag, see what's up. I might have to empty the Mag on these fools, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if they like the Mag better than they like the Dizzy. We'll go back to the Dizzy if we don't get bites after a while. So again, you must lubricate your nail. And then you just shove it straight in the face of this worm. And like a professional Mexicano, bro. Look at that. Boom. Looks beautiful. And then you just kind of, oops, I was stabbing it in the wrong direction. What an idiot. So we got to leave now, bro. That's another fish. We're starting to get greedy here. Don, what's up? Did Tim just accuse us of putting weights in the fish, bro? It must have been an optical illusion here, bro, because you saw it. Yo, bro, I got AI right here, and AI is verifying all the things that I say and see. So if I see Bigfoot, AI is gonna be all like, yeah, there was Bigfoot. Man, it's getting crazy in the chat, bro. They're accusing us of putting weight, well, at least me, of putting weight in fish.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, when you do hook them, you add a little extra weight to them.
I hook them and I what?
When you hook them, you add a little extra weight to them.
I do, just slightly.
Just a little bit.
But when I weigh them, I take the weight off.
Yes.
Unless he ate my worm, and then yeah, I did add a little bit of weight. Because I can't find the worm, so there's no telling where the worm went. Unlimited says that his fish in his aquarium go crazy for garlic food whenever they get sick or something like that.
Oh, really?
Dude, this Magnum one, he's a little heavy, bro. He's not like that. He's not like the little Nico anymore, bro. But it should be the same.
Bigger bait means bigger fish, right?
Huh?
Bigger bait means bigger fish, right?
I've heard that, dude, but I don't know. You see that I've got this glide bait on here that I haven't thrown.
Yeah.
John said he's got a tournament tomorrow and he's watching so that we can give him tips. Don, Nico is the only tip I can give you, bro. Nico the bank. Nico all the way to the bank, bro. That's all I can tell you, Don.
I hung up on something on the bottom over here.
All right. Let me position us to where we can make a move.
I've been eyeballing that spot the whole time we've been creeping up, and as soon as I get over there, I snag something.
All right, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky here because the wind's blowing us in that direction. Can you hook me up with your rod, bro? Like come up to the front. But don't turn the camera this way because then they'll be all like, oh, look, there's his dad and his son. Can I borrow that, dog? So I can get closer. Ah, it's right-handed. I see it right there.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
It's all good, dog.
Thank you.
You threw me off with the right-handed stuff. I reached for it and I was like, oh, there's nothing there. He's been amputated. What's going on here? Tomorrow is the third day of Red Crest, Senor. That is correct. So tomorrow, guys, I don't know if I'll be fishing here or on another lake because I don't want to be catching all their BBLs. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta leave some for everybody else.
Yeah, like they're doing it for a living. I'm doing it to donate money.
You can write it off. It's a tax write-off.
Can I write it off?
Entertainment value, something, yeah.
Well, I'll figure it out. Yo, you got yourself I assume you have an LLC or whatever?
No,
No? Don't you have a business?
no.
No?
I'm subcontracted to other
You
people.
subcontracted?
Yeah,
Okay. So you went under like individual or something?
yeah.
All right. So how do you write stuff up?
And then I gave that up, try something different.
Can I ask you what place?
Sure,
Will you answer it?
sure.
Yo, what place did you work at, bro, for 9 años?
It was a treating facility that pressure treats lumber.
Bro, I want to, but that's dangerous. Forget it. Let's go. It pressure treats lumber. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
You ever heard of Yellowwood?
Yellowwood, negative.
You've never heard of Yellowwood?
No, sir.
Wow.
Should I?
I would think living in Alabama you would have heard of Yellowwood.
I've only lived here for a little bit, but dog. Not enough to know all the local Alabama.
Oh, he has plants in Maryland, South Carolina, Florida, a few in Alabama, Texas. He's scattered all over the southeast.
I have not heard of that. So, lumber, pre-treated lumber.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do there?
I ran the treating facility for fence posts, like anything that was 6.5 foot, all the way up to 75 foot long. So we pressure treated poles and posts basically.
You were the one who managed it, or okay?
Well, it was a brand new facility, the one that I took care of. It was an addition a few years ago. They had been in that location for almost 20 years, a little over 20 years, doing all the other stuff. And then they decided to build on, and I got to take part of getting it set up and running. And
So, question AI. Do you have a significant cyber or significant?
No.
You do not.
no.
All right, ladies. This is AI. This is 22 AI. If there are any ladies watching this channel, he is a fisherman. Guys, you can't go wrong with that. Ask the moderator.
The only fish I'm after are the ones in the lake. So.
Dang, he ain't even, ladies, never mind.
Yeah.
Ladies, never mind. He ain't even looking, girls. Psh, get out of here. Now you get.
Get on out of him.
There's no room here for you in AI's life. You get. He's out here balling and fishing. He doesn't want you guys to stop his fishing. Okay, what if they let you fish?
No.
Oh! Oh.
I've been married a couple of times. and been burned a few times. So
No wonder, ladies.
it's just a lost cause on my end.
Oh, now AI, now I feel bad for asking that question. But the Rodcast gets to the root of the issues, bros. Dang. You got burnt. How you say you were married a couple times?
Yeah.
Like, were they long marriages or?
First one was about 5 years, long enough to have 3 kids.
Oh, you got little AIs, bro.
Yeah, I've got little AIs.
Couple little microchips.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Well, they're not so little anymore, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're.
so you got older, older processors. You only have 3 little processors, and then was that from one marriage and then the other
No, I
marriage?
was all from one marriage, yeah.
Okay. Bro, at any time you could tell me, hey, why don't you shut the fish up? And I will be like, okay, I'll continue fishing,
Put
bro.
a hook in that lip, man.
I was like, bro, if I can't hook the fish, I can't hook my own lip, bro. I just like to get to know the people that I'm fishing
Yeah.
with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way we're just not strangers, bro. I know something about you. You know, there's some skin in the game where I'm all like, ooh, AI, I tried to hook him up with a fisher lady, but he was all like, I pass on that. I'm only looking for BBLs. So I got it, bro. I read you loud and clear. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ha!
Nice.
You thought I was going in there, bro. Okay, so we got Unlimited said Yellowwood is all over. Tim said that he feels you. 22. And then we got Eagle Legs, Nacho Power, still working for Skynet under Yellowwood. I mean, he's got to have a cover, guys. He can't just be Skynet out in the open.
We've got to try to blend in somehow.
So what did you do before Yellowwood?
Worked in a metal stamping facility, stamping out metal parts
Here?
in Coleman.
How long have you lived in Alabama?
Moved back to Alabama in '98.
Ah, you've been here a while, player.
Yeah.
So, quick question. Were these women from Alabama?
No.
Okay. I was
Well,
trying.
I'm sorry, one of them was.
All right. I was trying to see if there was a root cause here, bro. Like Alabama women, and you know, maybe we should watch out. You know, because there's public service announcements here, guys. If he knows something that we don't know, we share it with each other, guys. Where you at, player?
It's right.
Son of a. Hey, this is one of those open face reels. That's right, Creel, you heard that. It's one of those open face reels, player.
Thank you.
It's all good. It's up to this tree right here, and then we're gonna go back to that point and just throw and try and pick them off from there. I'll spot lock us, and then the butt of the boat will be pointing towards the point,
Right.
and then we'll fish it like that. See, this is what I expected it to be like, bro. Like this one little section right here where it's kind of calm.
Mm-hmm.
I expected that. Not the wind that we were getting on the other side. "22 in the wood." That's what Colin said, 22 in the wood.
Yeah, I was in the wood over there in that tree.
That was payback, bro.
Oh, is that was? Yeah.
Yeah. But he had the cojones to throw into it, guys. That's the thing. I would have skipped the majority of that, and I'd be like, nah, I don't want to mess with getting my stuff out of there. So you were at a stamping plant. You were a military brat, but you never served?
I got enough moving around as a kid. I didn't want to be part of it anymore. But looking back, I probably should have. Since I was used to it, I should have just kept on.
I moved. Math.
It was about every 2.
Yeah. Yeah, having the hey, race in a couple years, you might want to become my buddy. Did you do any sports? Because you may have not heard, bro, but I was in wrestling.
What
Yeah, I was in wrestling, dog.
yeah,
Yeah, you could just tell?
yeah.
Okay, all right. But
You got that low center of gravity.
that's
You could
right,
probably-
bro. Like,
you
look at
could
my
get
wrestling
up under
stance,
somebody,
bro.
Sweep them legs real
That's-
easy.
Hey, we wrestle clean, dog. We don't sweep no legs. But I will. I'll do it. A fireman's carry, whatever
Yeah.
is necessary.
Yeah, I played just about everything. I didn't wrestle, but I played everything. Living overseas, I even played soccer.
Oh, this guy's playing football.
The football.
Goal.
And that was before everybody started on their knees across the pitch. You know what?
Across the pitch?
Yeah, isn't that what
Yeah.
they call the field? The pitch?
I'd assume so, bro. You think I know soccer because I'm brown? I don't. But I do watch it a little bit, but only when it's like important things like World Cup and
Oh,
like
okay.
that. So boring. I only watch some kind of thing. 22, let's go to that side. We'll probably go fast on the trolley motor. So use your wrestling skills, dog.
I'm going to use my,
It's gonna get a little sunny out there, bro. That's the worst part of it.
you want a cheap dollar store water?
Oh, no thank you, sir. Not because
This dollar store?
it's dollar store, but because I got water in the boat, dog.
You got water in the boat? You got water under the boat?
I'm surrounded by water, dude. I don't really drink water. I just absorb it from the air and the splashes on the boat. We'll fish this for a little bit, dude, and then we'll try and see if there's some kind of piece in this other area. And then we'll take a look, and then after that, we'll go who knows where. All right, dude, so you're basically gonna wanna cast anywhere in that direction right there. Between that, like, bright green tree and then that tall dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere over there. We are in 8 feet of water, homies. Well, what kind of a boat is that? It looks like a submarine. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. But what kind of a boat is that? What is that, bro?
It almost looks like a little tugboat with the way it's colored like that.
I don't know what it is. Keep in mind, guys, I have put on that bigger Nico worm. So that may have changed some of the situation right there. So I don't know what that little boat was, guys. But let's get back on AI. I knew I had a half-drank bottle in here, dog. Besides fishing, what does AI do for fun?
I've got a really cool group of friends that we hang out with every week or a couple of weeks. I used to play golf, but I hadn't played golf in a long time though, so.
I've never played golf. I mean, sorry. I don't play golf. I only played it once. And I almost got a hole-in-one. And the dude that took me golfing, he was all like, if you had got a hole-in-one on that, I would have quit golfing right there.
Your first time out and you almost get one?
Yep.
He's probably played his whole life.
Yep.
There you go.
And he was mad about it, bro. Oh, that might be a second BBL plus. You're gonna have to move that one. All right, guys. This BBL right here, he's out my roofing nail on. What's gonna change? The size of the fish. So we'll relax right here, guys. She is head slashing, bro, all over the place. But we'll chill. We're in no rush. She
She's got some fight in her, don't she?
Yep, I can feel her slashing up the line, bro, but we got FC Sniper, so we're good. I can feel it just grinding. We are just gonna watch the water while she comes up. Could this be a... Oh, I don't know. It's close, guys.
It's close.
It's gonna be close to be the second BBL plus. One per day? We gotta relax, dog. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's have a waterside chat with this big girl. This is definitely a mamalona, bro. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the roofing nails, si quema, cuh. Definitely a 4-pounder. I don't know if she's going to be bigger than that. Oh.
Hey.
This right here, guys, might be payday again.
Wow.
What the fish is going on here? And we don't have a worm. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Dog, what was holding her? Oh, it is better to be lucky than good, homies. I'll tell you that much. Look at this, bros. I know the camera's all crooked and stuff, but look at this. What is holding her, bros? I hope you guys can see that. 22, you think they can see that?
Gotta come down just a little bit. There you go. Now
look at that, homies. What is holding on, bro? Dang. Whew. She was pegged, though. All right, guys. Pull out the checkbook, moderator, cause son of a gun.
Somebody's getting paid.
Somebody's about to get paid. Going on here, bro. This could go. I'm feeling it could go.
She's a thick girl.
5 and change, possibly 6. Here we go. That is thick. 22, can you take a picture of me with this fish? Oh, well, you got a camera.
Sure. You like the...
Let's get her back in the water. Oh my God. This is payday, homies. I'll tell you that much. It is payday for some homie right now. Ooh-wee. Let's get her back in the water, guys.
Roofing nail stock just went up.
That roofing nail, bro. All right, Mama Lona, get out of here. See quema, cuh. She swam away like she didn't even care, bros.
Just another day to her.
Yep, she's like, it's about time you let me go, wuss. So, that was the head of the roofing nail, my guys. We can try and fix that,
I'm trying
bro.
to straighten it out for you.
Yeah. I don't know how it got all out of whack. Probably because that fish was a decent size. All right, guys, so
Anybody guessing?
we're gonna have to see. Let's see what the guesses are. Moderator, are you here? I gotta see if the moderator's here first, guys. But I will tell you right now that that fish weighed 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
What?
Son of a gun. That's what it said, right?
Son of a gun.
No, that's what that said, right?
Yes.
Because you were all like, what? And I was all like,
That's what Bubba said, yeah.
that's what it said, right? Bubba told us that.
Bubba told us it was 5.
That is 5 pounds, 8 ounces, homie. So in 2 days, we have checked off the 4-pounder, the 5-pounder. Maybe tomorrow we check off the 6-pounder. I'm about to go broke on this channel. We cannot go broke. But that was that Biz Bait Mag Dizzy, bro.
With the roofing nail.
And the roofing nail, guys. So don't forget the roofing nail. That's what counts. Don, I'm telling you, Don. Nico rig, dog. Okay, again, another roofing nail. Look at that, guys. I take the tops. I mean, I'll do the other end of this nail, but look at that, guys. That's that Mexican magic right there. Oh, man. Never Ned nails. Oh. All right, guys. The moderator, I don't know where she's at, but she's currently not here. Dudes. That is another paycheck for somebody. In 2 days, we will have given away worth of dinero here on the channel, guys. The $50 for the Bass Pro Shop gift card giveaway and another $25. There's no telling if slightly and we cast it to the shallows. And that's how that big girl handled business. Oh, I should have said when I had her, BBL Drizzy. But I didn't, so I'll say it now. BBL Drizzy. Let's put the camera back on AI. And we're waiting for the moderator, guys. We are about to dish out the dinero. So we gotta wait, Steve. We gotta wait because the moderator's gotta be the one. The moderator's gotta be the one who is tallying up these. Because I can tally them up, that's not a problem, but then I gotta go and get a random picker in order to
spin the wheel, see who's the one.
Yeah, to make it legit. So that's gonna take a little bit of work on my end. Yo, you want a Nico player? I got another Nico hook if you want.
I've got some hooks.
You got some Nico hooks?
I don't know how Nico hooks, but I've got hooks.
Oh yeah, but this Nico hook is, you seen the Nico hook? All right, I'll show it to you in a
I
second.
was just impressed with the nail. I didn't even worry about the hook.
You're like, hooks, who needs hooks, bro? The
got
nails
any
are
more
where
nails?
it's at.
I saw a piece of deck over there. We can pull some nails out of it.
Dude, drastic times call for drastic measures. Is that what it is? Yeah. Dudes, moderator. Oh, the moderator's here. Colin said he's not even going to use the worm. He's just going to use the roofing nail.
Hey, we haven't tried that. That might
We
actually work.
haven't. But I'm not trying to put all lures out of business. I'm just trying to.
You wouldn't get any sponsors that way.
Yeah, I'm trying
Maybe
to
roofing nails.
accentuate their existence. So, AI, what do you want the phrase that pays to be? It's basically like Pee-wee's Playhouse, the word of the day, but this is the word of the BBL Plus. That don't make no sense. What do you want it to be? What phrase do you want them to type out? But hold on, it's gonna be 6:07, and then, think about your phrase. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so at 6:07, we'll start it, and it'll be for the next 5 minutes, homies. For the next 5 minutes, but wait, not yet. When it turns to 6:07, we are still at 6:06. Still at 6:06. Still. Because this one's taking forever. 6:06. 6:07, go!
Wind-blown nails.
Wind-blown nails, guys. That is the phrase. Type that in the comments, and you will be entered to win a $25. Whoa. A $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. That's because we give back to the watch the live. That is wind-blown nails, correct?
Correct.
Wind-blown nails. Yo, Steve, you can't be remixing and getting deck screws, bro. They don't have the same action as a roofing nail, bro. I went through a lot of science.
A lot of trial and error.
Yeah, a lot of, like Berkeley always talks about their scientists doing this and that. I was doing that same work, bro, with different kinds of nails. Did you see that? Was that you?
It. That was a little something there.
So all that fishing science to settle on roofing nails. Wind So type in wind-blown nails, and you will be entered to win a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. How did I go in 2 days and blow $100? This is stupid. Moderator was right.
Are you glad she talked you out of the zeros or no?
No, because I wouldn't have paid anything on the zeros right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was betting on myself, bro, and that's what you got to do in life is bet on yourself. And she was all like, nah, you. That might be true, but I'm not going to zero. I don't suck that bad. Wind-blown nails, homies. It is 6:09, and the moderator is the clock. So whenever her clock started and ended, that is the time. I am just currently telling you guys the time on my watch. Wind-blown nails. You guys can type other things, but wind-blown the wind-blown nails is the only thing that's going to get you into the giveaway. It is 6:09 still. Hey, Cuvo Catfish. Catfish doesn't say anything until it's time to get paid. He lurks. He just lurks off in the. 8-inch, that's it? What'd I miss here, bro? I must have missed a comment. Colin said to be quiet. I'm not sure if we're keeping the secret. Let me see what's going on here. It is 6:10. You have till 6:12. Guys, jump in there, bros. I don't know how many people are watching because right now my phone says that 0 people are watching, which is extremely believable, But I don't know for a fact how many people are watching. Guys, do not be scared. Enter the giveaways, bro. That's the lead. I mean, you guys grind, so you might as well enter the giveaways. That felt odd. It was eelgrass. If I may, cast over your shoulder, my dude. Guys, BBL Plus. It just gets harder and harder, guys. And then it'll be a 7-pounder. And then after that, we'll reset it.
Do they have 7-pounders?
Do they have 7-pounders in there? Oh, heck yeah, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I caught one, bro. I caught an almost 8-pounder.
I'm just.
Huh?
I'm being sarcastic. Sarcasm.
Sarcasm, it doesn't travel to the front of the boat.
It didn't make it all the way to the front.
It didn't. The wind blew the sarcasm off. So all I heard were the words. And I was like, what? Yeah, dude, they do have them. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if AI catches a 7-pounder, that's his problem, not mine. All right, guys. It is 6:12 on my watch. Whenever the moderator says that it is done, it is done. So I think she's going to put in the comments that it's done like she did yesterday. This is a dangerous game we play here, guys. Why? Why? I could have just fished for free. But instead,
You're paying to fish.
Instead, we play this dangerous game. Let's see if I reset my comments, if it shows how many people are actually watching. Oh, we got 16 people watching. That's what it says. Okay, it said 0 before.
They all snuck out for a minute. They
Yep.
all had a mic off moment.
They mic'd off and they're like, we're out of here. And then they all came back. The moderator will text me. That is what I show as well, Steve. But I was pleased with the 0 people watching, and I knew that it had to be better than 0. Dudes. Third home. This is getting hot. The action, the BBL Plus action is getting outrageous.
It's just getting started for the year, man.
And it's what I'm saying, bro. In the summer, I catch me some BBLs on Comfort Hump. Just don't tell anybody. On Comfort Hump as it gets dark.
Where's that Comfort Hump? Is that what you said?
Oh, it's just over there, dog. Like, I'll show you later.
Okay.
Comfort Hump, bro, that thing, it unleashes beasts. The freaks come out at night on Comfort Hump. We got it, bros. What the?
Don't tell me it's
Oh, you cannot make this up, my friends. This was not planned. You cannot make this up. This is 100% legit. That's the only way we get down, bro. 100% legit. But the winner of this BBL Plus giveaway for the 5-pounder is, let me double check it so that I don't think I'm going crazy, is Steven Sturgeon. What? This guy is coming out here and he is single-handedly bankrupting me, bro. Steve, this Friday is your lucky day, dog. What the?
Make it easy. You just have to buy one now.
What's up?
You just have to buy
Oh,
one.
yeah, Steve. I'm only going to send you one. It's going to be $75. Oh, my God. Do you think Steve woke up today and he's all like, I'm gonna see a BBL plus. I'm gonna cash out twice, and you might as well go play the lottery, Steve.
Fill my tackle box
Yep.
at the same time.
He's like, bro, I'm just gonna finally cash out that wish list in my shopping cart. I'm just gonna cash it out on someone else's dime. Steve, you lucky son of a fish. You are the winner of both of those drawings. What the fun? Oh, man. Well, Colin, so you see 11, but that's probably because everybody else in the chat left because they're all like, Steve's winning everything. We're out of here. This fool's winning everything. We got to go. We'll come back another day when Steve is playing nice. 22. Why didn't you put your name in there, Doc?
I'm fishing.
All right, because Mr. Creel, he put his name in there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I got to put my entry in. I was like, oh, okay, cool, bro. Nobody ever said Mr. Creel was dumb.
No.
He was right there putting it in before I had even started the giveaway. He was just typing it in, and I was like, bro, we haven't even started. And he's like, yeah, but it's got to load up. So I was like, all right, cool.
He was on top of it.
Maybe Mr. Creel got sick from eating that menudo, bro. He didn't like it. He was like, oh. You ever eaten menudo?
No. I have not.
It's good stuff, bro. All right, we caught a BBL here. You good with us moving?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go into the next little cove, see if we can see a little bit. I mean, now that the sun's down, it's gonna be harder for us to see. We'll go to another cove and see what's up.
Give me a chance to fix my line. I stuck my hook right in my braid and I couldn't get it, so I went to cut it out.
Bro, never retie. If you take any advice from me,
Well, I was hoping I could just undo it and pull it in there good.
if any advice from me, bro, it is never retie, but you gotta have Sunline FC Sniper. Check this out, bro. Feel that abrasion right there. No, a little further down. You feel that? Yeah. That's where the teeth were rubbing all crazy. But you know what I'm doing, dog? I'm still throwing with it.
If I can get this
Let
out.
him know about that abrasion you felt right there.
Yeah, he should have retied.
It's because I want to break off that 6-pounder. I don't want to pay another one, dog. So
you're gonna nick your line before you cast next time?
no, the fish nicked it. I'm just doing it legit.
Let's try not to do that again.
You ready to roll, my friend?
Let's roll.
All right, guys. I think AI just sat down back there and lifted up the whole boat, bros. He sat down and vroom. Why does that water look like it's all brown right there?
I think it's because the light is shining straight in there.
Man, can you believe it? Steve won twice. Who is this Steve guy?
Steve Sturgeon coming in like a surgeon.
Oh, AI's busting. He's freestyling, guys. AI is freestyling. I got a problem here on my life vest. It's been fixed. Guys, I want you guys to tell me a place where you guys can frickin' get paid off of some stupid guy's choices while you're watching a fishing program, bro.
This is better than going to bingo.
Oh, there it is. It's like fishing bingo. It's
Fishing
all
bingo.
like BBL
7.
6,
Yeah.
BBL 7.
I got it.
Thank you. Those might have been a little big. Hopefully they didn't unplug Elon. Let's see if it's safe in there. The wind will find us, but let's see if it's safe in there. Oh, it looks very calm here. We show
So
up,
you stop
and then the wind,
control the motor.
then the wind will be all like, haha, found
Yeah.
you, fool.
Fooled you.
Never lost you. Let's see, they fell on the floor. Unlimited says that he has a potential, Steve does, of winning $150 from just sitting back and watching YouTube. I don't know if that math adds up, Unlimited. He's at 75. He might be able to meet the 125 mark, but I don't think he's gonna make the 150. Guys, I got abrasions on my line. So this should just be like a flat open area. That hopefully doesn't have BBLs. Because if it does, we got problems. Oh, there's a, what is that, an osprey? It looks like an osprey.
Spray, yeah.
All right, good. Now I'm
No eagles.
perfectly
That's
distracted.
2 ospreys.
Oh,
That's a sign right there, isn't it?
that's an osprey and his chica. That's a sign that I'm not gonna catch a fish because I'm just gonna stare at him. But I'm not a bird watcher, moderator. You set the hook on something, player.
Something.
Colin said BBL 6. BBL plus 6 is showing up. Colin, don't do me like that, bro. I set the bar higher so it could be harder to hit, not so we can hit it in 1 week and then have to start over.
Yeah, you're setting that bar way up there real early in the game.
I mean, April 1st was just a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you guys know, I have not seen any white circles anywhere. 22, you let me know if you see any white circles.
White circles.
Yeah. Beds. I think I'm gonna take this roofing nail Nico combination off because it's dangerous. It wields too much power, bro. I'm gonna have to take it off.
You said
Who
you
am I
only brought
trying to
3 anyway,
convince?
so you probably need to save one.
Huh?
Did you say you only brought 3? You probably need to save one.
Well, I brought 3, but they're cut in half, so
Oh,
I have the
okay.
6. But you might have to take. You might have to take a step to your left or right, either way, because Elon.
Oh, I'm blocking the line.
Yeah, Elon might not like that.
You'd think he'd be busy with all this other stuff, wouldn't be worried about where he's sitting.
Well, he's a line of sight kind of guy.
He's very straightforward and direct.
Yep. We are starting to get shallow in here, guys. We got quiet. I don't know why we got quiet. I think it's because we're shallow and we don't want to scare the fish.
Yeah, you're not reading anything on the graph back here.
Yeah, we are definitely shallow, my friend.
Touching dirt.
I can see the rocks. It's just a good thing that it's not too windy right here. So Old School's asking if we are on the east or west side of the channel.
I think we're on the west side.
West side? Yeah, I think it's on the west side, bro. Old School, I'm straight Tupac, bro. I'm on the west side. We don't do nothing on that east coast, bro. We west coasters. West side. Oh, Creel just showed up. Hey, Creel, how was that menudo, bro? Did you like the menudo or did you not like the menudo, Creel? You would think there would be a fish here. Based on the pros, you would think there would be a fish here, right?
Yeah, that's usually where I see them catching all the big fish.
Right, like just somewhere off in the corner right here.
They usually have somebody coming out yelling at them because they're too close to the dock.
Yep.
You need me to get that for you?
Yeah, if you could, but it's left-handed.
Oh, never mind.
You back there?
Yeah.
Cast out there anywhere you want, bro. So there's a driveway right there. There should be a fish there, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
He hasn't even eaten the menu though? It was probably late, but he could have ate it for breakfast. Should be happening. In fact, bro, I'm gonna see how much these guys want the house.
Is it for sale?
No. And even if it was, I couldn't afford it.
I live over by Smith. There's a big house.
The way dude, they
Yeah,
got
you
that,
now.
but they got that little fire pit right there. You could fish while you're staying warm.
Heck yeah.
They got a good setup right here, bro. Whoever owns this house, I give you props.
I'm going to get a little controversial.
You're not gonna use a roofing nail?
No roofing nail.
Oh, I never showed you that Nico hook. Watch out, bro.
Okay.
You see it's got that coating on the top and whatever of the eye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's not a straight shank hook. It's like it's got a little bend to it. Was working before breakfast, doesn't even have time for breakfast. Man. Seriously, where are the BBLs? We are in territory that is not marking on the fish finder. Actually, you know what I'm gonna throw right here, bro? I'm gonna throw my jerk shad. This is jerk shit.
upstairs.
Huh?
So I'm going upstairs.
You're going upstairs? Oh, you're gonna do some top water?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, they've been wanting top water. Not the fish, but the people.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they've been all like, hey, throw a blah, blah, blah. Throw a whopper plopper, throw a pop-ar, blah, blah, blah. All these other top waters, and I was like, guys, I'm not great at top water. Or, I mean, I can work the baits like a champ, but they don't get bit, so I don't like throwing it. Oh, he's throwing a freaking buzz bait.
I didn't take into account all the stuff that's on the top of the water.
It's only for a little bit, dog. Over here, it's clear.
That wrapped me up quick.
Well, you were in the air. You were already
I was already snagging stuff.
in the air, just you're like, wow. That escalated quickly.
Yes, it did. Did not see that coming.
All right, our time hack right now is 6:36. Sun goes down at like about 7:15, but there's still time after that, bro. So if you are going to get yourself a BBL, this will be about the time to do it.
This is BBL prime time.
This is BBL prime time, bro. This is when the big girls, they want to show up. It's because they like that natural light. You know, the low light conditions makes them look better.
It doesn't hurt their eyes to look up.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like
oh, for their pictures and stuff?
Yeah, for their pictures. They're like, oh my God, that lighting, oh, it's so bright. It's showing all the details. But this light right here, perfect for them. These guys are really loving the topwater.
No, are they? Where the fish are?
Oh no, the homies.
Oh, heck yeah.
I mean, guys, understand, I like to see topwater, but I can never get them to do anything cool. But also keep in mind, I throw like big topwater baits, like I'm talking
I've got
about.
one in there. It was one of the ones I bought with my $25 Tackle Warehouse gift card that I got a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend the time to open it up, so this one was already open.
Bro, toss it to me. I'll open it up and then you can, if you need, you can fish and then I will tie that other one on for you, bro. What is it?
It's a big buzzbait.
You see that osprey's nest up there, bro? Right there on the top of that house?
Oh yeah. I kept looking up. Could hear them. I thought they were in the trees.
But I'm not a bird watcher, dog. Let it be known. Yo, peace out, Creel. Unlimited, I have it on the boat, but I have not got the 20-pound test, bro. So I will do that since I don't work tomorrow, bro. I will think about doing that.
Was he suggesting you reline your reel?
Well, yeah, because the guys who sold me that glide bait said that it's better if you just have it straight fluorocarbon or whatever,
Oh, okay.
because of the weight. Like if it gets caught on any of the guides, it might just snap your line from.
Oh, because it's so heavy?
Yeah.
Mm.
Look at that, bro.
That's
Somebody
tied your worm in a knot.
Yep, somebody freaking Looney Tuned me down there. Next thing that they're gonna do is send my lure back with a blown up face. It's all black and blown up.
Is that like that cherry stem trick where you put the cherry stem in your mouth and you tighten the knot?
That's what they did. That bass is a good kisser.
Yeah.
That's the word on the street that bass is a good kisser. At least that's what I learned in high school. If you could do that, then you're a good kisser. And of course I could, because I'm in wrestling, so. So I had to practice my fair share of tongue wrestling.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that every part of me was good at wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to know for sure. You don't want to go into the game not
Yeah,
knowing.
you don't. You don't want to go in there and be like, oh, I got pinned. Oh, dang. Unlimited. I'm telling you, bro. I gotta work, dog. So, oh, he's about to go get a fish. No. If it weren't for this pesky job, bro, I'll be able to do all the other things. 22 watcher.
I was trying to figure out if that was a.
Bro, is that guy trying to steal?
Yeah, that's what I was trying. What was he doing? Because
Yeah, what's going
he's just
on
over
here?
there hanging out, waiting for them to leave.
Which one of these two? Oh, I think there's an affair going on here, bro. He just landed on his head.
Yeah.
Are we watching nature?
We probably don't need to be broadcasting this.
Were we watching nature right there, bro?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This show has jumped up from PG-13 to rated nature.
Rated bird.
Yeah. Because I just saw a bird land on another bird, and I don't know why birds land on other birds than to birds and bees. Guys, you guys are missing out on some action here. Are we on one of those coves behind Shell Island? So old school, I wish I could tell you I knew where I was, but I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know the name of where I am is the problem. I am, I am, a real religious man. I am before the, or we are before the Boy Scout or whatever that campground is. We are before all that. I am. Rude's talking about WrestleMania. Probably because of all the tongue wrestling.
You ever get tapped out when you tongue wrestling?
When I tongue wrestle?
Yeah.
Negative, bro. I've never been tapped out. The Mustache Maniac claims that he choked me out one time, but I think he's wrong. I will, to his credit, say that I came up out of the pillow with all kinds of boogers on my mouth, and I was like, hey, bro, what the heck? I'm eating my own boogers. But see, the thing is that it was a sneak attack to begin with.
Yeah.
I was just walking, and then all of a sudden, out of a corner, this fool just jumps on me straight, deep in. He had it sunk in there, bro, and I was like, what the? And I fought him off. The moderator will probably say that he choked me out, but I think he said that I started having seizure-like movements because I was being short-circuited because I didn't have enough blood to my brain. But I was like, bro, I was trying to fight you off because I was eating my boogers and I didn't want to eat my boogers. And he was like, nah, I tapped you out, or I choked you out. And I was like, that's bull, bro. Did I ever quit? No. You gave up because you're weak. Wario? Oh, no. Steve, I remember all of it, bro. I remember him being on my back with the choke in super deep, bro. But then I put my chin down, but I went into the pillow, and then I started freaking just breathing snot everywhere, bro, because I had to breathe because my chin was down. Okay, I'm gonna explain this whole thing to you guys. My chin was down and tucked, so I couldn't breathe with my mouth open, so I started breathing through my nose. And by breathing through my nose, I started breathing heavily through my nose, and I started shooting snot out of my nose, and I just kept on breathing because I was like, no, I gotta fight this fool off.
Were your eyes watering at any time at that point?
They probably were, bro, but the pillow was soaking everything up. It was the boogers, the potential eye water, everything was going into that pillow. Even the saliva, the drool, everything, bro. I was all like, out of there, bro. And in my act of flailing around to save my own life, he quit. He tapped himself out. If I don't tap out, I'm like the elder Gracie who won't tap out even with a broken arm. I'll be like, bro, we're going to go all the way to the end. Which I think that might be a problem in my family, bro. Because my brother, he's an idiot, of course. And I'm not talking about, hey, Cubo Escar. Escar wants us to skip some stuff underneath this dock. Escar, I got a bait caster, bro. I'm not good at skipping with a bait caster. But, so my brother, not the one that you guys know, but the Atomic Ant, one time he was there. We were at my mom's house, and he's just, I don't know how old we were, but we were young males, probably like 20s, somewhere around there. and he was just looking at me, and I'm just looking at him, and we're just kind of circling, and then we're just looking at each other. And so, are you familiar with how roosters tell each other that it's time to throw down?
No.
So they'll throw their wing down and rub it on their leg and go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then if they don't just automatically start fighting just to begin with, but they'll throw their wing down, and I skipped it. Look at this.
How'd you do that?
Look at that.
You gapped that one.
I made it straight through.
Heck yeah.
That's accuracy right
That
there,
was
bro.
Real good accuracy. Do it again. Do it again.
No, I don't want to show my skills. But what do you call it? So we're looking at each other. I threw my wing down, bro. So I was, like taunting him. And then he goes, "Oh, you son of a," and then he just started to attack me. So he was also in wrestling. So now we're both wrestling and we're fighting in the middle of the kitchen, bro. And then we go out into like just outside the kitchen, which was probably like the dining room area. Very little room to throw down. And if we broke anything, then the chief was gonna break us. So I was all like, all right, we're throwing down. And then I was under the assumption that we were also doing MMA rules, more grappling than like straight no holds barred, you know what I'm saying? But grappling was allowed. But apparently he told me later that it wasn't, and it was just a wrestling match. But I was like, okay. So he does a move, and then now he's right there, like trying to shoot on me and whatever. And then I pull back, drop, get an ankle lock, and I have my legs on top of him, and then like he can't lock my ankles. And I have his ankle right here, bro, and I'm turning it, and I was like, tap out, fool. He's like, I'm not tapping out. I go, tap out, fool. And he goes, I'm not gonna tap out. I go, fool, tap out. And then he's like, I'm not gonna tap out. I was like, dude, you need a Uh-oh. His ankle or his foot was facing in the completely wrong direction, and I was like, oh. And then I let him go, and to his credit, bro, he got up through adrenaline, and he freaking got on top of me, and then I tapped out because I was like, bro, that was disgusting. And then I ended up getting like a rug burn on my back because, I mean, that carpet that we were wrestling on was unforgiving, bro. I think it was just like, picture a a flat top on concrete.
Oh,
That's
man.
what it was. It was just like, so he ends up getting me to tap out because I was thoroughly disgusted. And then he starts limping off. Then he's all like, yeah, but I got you to tap out. And I was like, oh my God, this fool. It was disgusting, bro. The way his ankle popped and turned, I was bleh. So, I mean, I guess I technically tapped out, but
Yeah.
and that's kind of the Mustache Maniac's problem. Should have never, like, he let me go, so it was still on. So, bros, it was chaos. And then the idiot calls me the next morning because he was gonna work on his air conditioner, and he's like, hey, get your bass over here. And I was like, what? Why? And then he goes, I need you to come and fix my air conditioner because I can't work on it because you messed up my ankle. And I was all like, what? He goes, dude, I couldn't even sleep. I don't know what you guys, I guess a bed sheet, like they call them like sábanas in Spanish, but it's the light one, not the heavy one. And he was all like, the weight of that was hurting so bad. And he's all like, bro, I could not sleep at all. So I guess I lost twice because I had to go fix his air conditioner for free. And it was chaos. And then my mom asked what happened. And then he said he hurt his ankle playing volleyball.
Yeah.
And I think the idiot still went to go play volleyball. And he played, but he was on that liquid courage. So he was just not caring at that point in time. But then when the courage wore off, so I think at the time he was illubricated, as my other brother says.
Lubricated.
So it wore off, and then he was all like, bro, you need to come fix this. And that's not the only time I took his ankle out. I took his ankle out a second time. You need help, Doug?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know how far we're gonna be able to go into that
Got wedged up in that rock up there.
because I already see something. Or at least I think I see something. You see that right there?
Not from the glare on my side, I can't know.
I think I see a rock right there and I don't wanna. Where we at? You see it somewhere right there? Or are my eyeballs deceiving me? Are they making me scared when I shouldn't be, but I should always be? Oh, you're in there deep, dog. I don't think that one's coming out, Steve. I mean, AI. Steve's winning everything, bro, so. Yeah, you're in there deep, dog.
Break it off, man.
Yeah, if I get any closer, watch out, that's braid player.
Yeah.
We don't wanna.
I'm working on it.
Did it come off?
Yeah. It came out.
Came out?
It came out.
You got your line set, I mean, your bait still?
Just,
Oh, we just needed good old webs?
there it is.
Yo, Rude, I'm an ankle breaker, but dog, you should see me on the court. I don't just break ankles when we're wrestling, bro. I'll break ankles on the court. All right, we gotta make a decision, dog. Shall we go to those humps where me and Creel ended the day? We caught the BBL before BBL, or somewhere else? Because we can go to that island over there.
Yeah.
What is that boat?
It's a Coast Guard pontoon boat, it looks like.
That is a weird boat. Rude. You guys should actually be thanking the chief because, I mean, look, bro, this is how it was, dude. When I was a young warthog,
You got to do both parts. You can't just say the one.
when he was a young warthog. Is that better for you, Doc?
They're in the savannah after every meal.
All right, so when I was a young warthog.
There you go.
So when I was a young warthog, dog, I used to shoot hoops in the elementary, bro, and I would play 3-on-1, dog, because that's how Michael Jordan I was when I was chavalito. So I was just hooping it up, breaking ankles left and right, bro. They were gonna suspend me because I was hurting kids so bad, dog. It was crazy. So then I told the chief, I said, Chief, I want to be the next Michael Jordan. She told me, your sister got hurt, got her knee hurt playing basketball, so you are not gonna play basketball. You are gonna wrestle like your brothers. And I'm like, Chief, but I'm like MJ, like Mexican Jordan. And she was all like, I don't care. I'm not gonna pay for you if you get hurt. I was like, Chief, I'm gonna be the one breaking the ankles. Not mine, theirs. And she's all like, nope, you're talking all crazy and whatever. And I was like, Chief, just let me be. Awesome.
I gotta be me.
Let me be all I can be, bro. Let me be like Mike. And she didn't let me, bros. So, because of the Chief, I was not able to become the next Michael Jordan, or at a minimum, the next Spud Webb. At a minimum, right?
At a minimum, yeah.
At a minimum, I would have been the next Spud Webb or Muggsy Bogues, whichever verdict you want to throw in there, right? So I would have been the next one. And then at that point in time, guys, you guys would not have been able to see this Rodcast because I'd be too busy. I'd be too busy out there, bro, breaking ankles. I'd be a bazillionaire right now. And not just a $25 gift certificate an air here.
You could be like Kevin Hart to Shaq. You know, he always needs somebody smaller than him to make him look bigger.
Dude. Dude, you don't understand, bro. I was like, dude, I was throwing behind the back passes and all these other things. Dude, I was making shots where I would drive into the lane and turn around and then just toss it behind me, not even looking at the basket. Boom, baskets. I was next level, bro. It was a mixture of the streets, Harlem Globetrotters, and MJ, bro. Because I mimicked my game to MJ.
Yeah.
Minus the height, the elevation that he got on his shots, and minus the dunking. But dudes,
The effort was there, though.
dude, I have the heart of MJ, dog. Both in basketball, life, and gambling. Because I can get down on some gambling, bro. So where do you want to go, dog? The lake is your oyster.
It's died down a little bit, but we can go back to the humps.
All right. So, like I was saying, dog, Chief, you should all say thank you, Chief. Because if it weren't for the Chief, I'd be, in fact, the moderator should say thank you, Chief. Because if not, I'd be going off of these, these thoughts, they'd be chasing me, bro. All these hot thoughts would be coming after me, and I'd be like, yo, ladies, I got a game tomorrow. I'm not Wilt Chamberlain, who can get down like that and have his legs for the next day. I gotta stay in the game. So I wouldn't even mess with them, bro. I'd be all like, yeah, whatever, ladies. So I'm telling you guys, everybody right now should probably type in the comments, thank you, Chief, for not letting this guy go and pursue his dreams. And now we have to hear about him talking about it. He was in wrestling all day. Man, you guys could have been seeing me, bro, shooting hoops. I don't even know what my name would have been at that point in time. There would have been Land Assassin 3! Oh, look at that dime that the Land Assassin just dished off to whatever. Oh, did you dunk on LeBron China James? Oh my God! Oh, LeBron flopped when the Land Assassin was guarding him. Even though LeBron's like 40 times his size, he still flopped.
It's the real David and Goliath story.
That's what's up, dog. David and Goliath.
Fall down and start crying about it as soon as
He
you broke
would.
it.
As soon as I broke his ankle, he'd grab his leg like I f***ed him. He'd be
Yeah.
like, my ankle. Did you see that? And then I would do the too short symbol to him where I'd be all like, hey, he's too little. He can't guard me. That's what I would do, dog. And that's what irks me, bro. Because I got the heart of Jordan, but the height of freaking hold on, the height of freaking dang it was in my head. I'm ruining it. I got the height of Pancho Villa, but I got the heart of Jordan. basketball game because they're yapping. And you're all like, oh my God, he told me something mean. Referee, this girl, this guy, take them out. That's weak, dog.
You can't play basketball and get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, bro. You just gotta shoot and shut them up.
Yeah.
And then just look at them as you walk past them and you're like, oh. Dude, if I was Stephen A. Smith and LeBron walked up to me and started telling me something because I'm talking about his Nepo baby situation where he got his son in, and I'm like, bro, your son sucks. So what is he doing in the NBA? Only because you're there. That's straight up nepotism, dog. All these other players who are way better than him and to be there, they get left out because to play basketball with you. You want to write your story that your mijo played basketball with you. Bro, get out of here with that. You and your mijo go play on the streets, saying hoops in the park, if that's what you want. Yeah, bro. Michael Jordan never said, yo, my son sucks, but he needs to be in the NBA. He just said, my son sucks, so
That's it.
so that's it, bro. He sucks. That's all. He's not as good as I am, but whatever.
This wasn't his road.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. But LeBron's all like, no, I need my mijo to be with me. Bro, I never even strapped that rod in. You see that rod that's just chilling right there?
Hung in like a champ, though.
Bro, better be lucky than good. All right, let's see what the homies say. Yo, Brian, bro. Hey, Colin, relax, bro. Colin, I'm gonna look you in the eye, dog. I'm gonna look you in the eye, Colin. I hope that they cannot get my biometrics from this. I'm gonna look you in the eye, Colin. You don't know about my shot, dog. My shot was gangsta. I just said without the height, bro, and the hops. But the hops I would have worked on, bro. I'll be like a little Mexican jumping bean out there, dog. I'll be all over the corner like bing, 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 bing. They can't stop me, bro. The speed of Speedy Gonzalez and the jumping bean abilities of a Mexican jumping bean, psh, that's a killer combo.
Unstoppable, man.
That is a killer combo, bro. They ain't never seen it on the court. So, Colin, what's the deal, bro? How could you do me like that, dog? You're like the chief. You don't believe? Hey, guys, check out this crazy cloud formation up here. I can't believe you, Colin. Yo, Drill, I don't think you could get a cliff notes of what just happened right now. That's drive talk. Yo, it should be any here, or I mean even over there, because that's where we're seeing the
Tic Tacs?
The Tic Tacs. Oh, there's a little guy right there splashing.
Well, we don't want the little guy. We want the big mamas. Grande mamacitas.
Oh, you want the BBLs, the mamalonas. All right. All right, now that you guys saw that, let's get you back on AI. Colin, I said without the... I didn't say without the shot, dog. I was telling you that I was doing acrobatic shots before, bro, before my time, dog. 3-on-1 in the elementary, dog? Shh. Never too late.